What's up, my peeps? Is your home of Woodius here, and welcome to Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. Director's Cut. That doesn't matter. It's the next Shadowrun game, and it's good. The year is 2054. The promise of opportunity and anonymity draws you to the free city of Berlin, the Flux State, a grand experiment in social order. Corporations tread carefully here. Even the Grey Dragon Loftware only has so much sway in the constantly evolving power structure of Berlin. The perfect place for a savvy Shadowrunner to disappear and begin anew. If only it were that simple. Yeah, it's
Dead man switch, whoa!
Yeah, I'll do it on normal. Hey, that was my Shadowrunner favorite person ever. Female. None. I'll do it my own way, alright? Nah, I'll just go like that. Whoa, polygons! Hey, that's the hair of that shade head. No thanks. Ooh. I like that one. Ooh, color. Isn't that a follow haircut? That'll do. Yeah, human. I do like my SMGs. I don't really use that. Of course I'm gonna be using decking. I'm a one-track mind person. Don't ask why I'm putting so much into well, you know, what I just put all my stuff into. There we go. So we had shade. Sure. Her name is Flatline. Life was good. Easy runs, regular pay, a reliable crew. But things went south and you had to drop off the grid. Put a bullet in the past and start fresh somewhere new. The promise of opportunity and anonymity draws you to the free state of Berlin, the flux state, a grand experiment of social order. Corporations tread carefully here. Even the great dragon Loftware only has so much sway in the constantly evolving power structure of Berlin. The perfect place for a savvy Shadowrunner to disappear and begin anew. And, as luck would have it, home to your old partner in crime, Monica Schaefer. It's your third run with Monica and her team. An old castle holdfast, 1 hour east of Berlin, perched on a hill overlooking the countryside. The job is a standard smash and grab. Crack the vault, grab the data, get out in one piece. A mediocre payday, but work is work. As the team gathers for Monica's pre-run briefing, you pause to take in your surroundings.
Yes, I do that to pose. Sit down, guys. Calm down.
Whoa. The estate grounds are silent, save for the faint whistling of the wind.
Oil whistling of that hobo over there.
Why does she get a gun? Your team gathers near the side entrance to the old castle holdfast, cloaked in darkness. The night is peaceful. You know it won't last. You know it for what it is, the pleasant illusion that will shatter at the sound of the first gunshot. Listen up, folks. Monica Schaefer. You remember her back in the day. Now she's your team leader. Your decking skills may be sharp, but hers are Nova hot. Running with Monica is like taking a masterclass in IC breaking. We're on a tight timetable. I want to enter the estate, find the basement, open the data vault, extract the files, and bolt. 10 minutes top to bottom. Try and get home in time for worm talk, love? I should probably give him an accent. Hold on, I'll try one out. Trying to get home. Wait, hold on. Let me... Trying to get home in time for worm talk, love? Daytrick, shaman, the old man of the team. He smiles at her, his facial tattoos writhing in the moonlight. Monica's eyes twinkle with mischief. Maybe. How many times have I told you? You can't trust anything that comes out of a dragon's mouth. That tree trash will rot your brain. She grins. It's educational. Besides, this should be a milk run. Security's supposed to be light. A few automatic weapons, no armor. With a little luck, they'll never know we were here. Just like the old times, eh? Monica's smile returns, more wistful this time. The moonlight catches her face at a strange angle. Yeah, just like old times. Milk run or not, we should be careful. Glory, razor clawed street shaman. Her voice is... street samurai. Street shaman is something completely different. Her voice is cold and neutral, her expression placid. There's ravens. They may only be private security, but their bullets don't know that. I can patch you up if I have to, but I'd rather not have to. You people need to relax. We're professionals, remember? Monica raises her arm and speaks into her wrist-mounted comlink. A darkened face shimmers on the view screen. Jaeger, are you in position? The comlink crackles, and the response comes back low and soft. Softer than you expect from a troll. Affirmative. The alarm lines have been cut, and I have a clear line of fire on the estate's service entrance. When you exit the building, the path will be clear. Clear. Excellent. Thank you, Jaeger. Just doing my job. Jaeger out. The comlink goes dark. Monica winks at you as she drops her arm. See? We're professionals. Alright, people. Enough chatter. A client wants the data from the vault, so we can get him the data from the vault. Our client wants the data from the vault, so we get him from the data from the vault. Quick, quiet, and quick. You said quick twice. She grins. Worm talk is on tonight. Gloria raises an eyebrow.
Slightly.
I told you. It's educational. Yeah, get your stuff and we'll head in. Alright. Your gear and some weapons lie in the back of the van. Grab a weapon. There are a few spares to choose from. She grabbed the rifle. AK-97. Grab the rest of your kit. You grab your running gear and from a worn duffel bag near the weaponry. I like Glory. Glory's cool. Some people know what I mean by cool. Why is Daytrick leading? And how do you swing around an assault rifle so easily? Whee! Enter the building. Entered the building. That's me. The entering of building. Yo! They got a motorcycle in here. A private museum. The owner of this estate must have money to burn.
Yo, a T-Rex, dude. Yo, dude, look, it's a T-Rex.
A complete skeleton of a theropod dinosaur. It appears to be genuine. A variety of remarkably well-preserved Slavic artifacts. You mean Adidas? The vase in this case looks very old and very valuable. The fine scroll look of lapis and gold leaf decorates its exterior, and the interior shimmers with the organic beauty of abalone shell. Your fixer could probably move this thing in a heartbeat. You can't help but notice that the glass encasing it looks awfully flimsy. Smash the glass. Okay, Vase, you're coming with me. As you draw your arm back to smash the glass, Dietrich catches it. His gnarled hand tightens around your wrist. Not a smart move, Clyde. We have a job to do, and holding a great big vase around isn't part of it. Dietrich offers you a toothed grin. Unless the vase figured into your plans to complete the mission somehow. Did you have a vase-oriented strategy I was unaware of? I was thinking we could use it to smuggle Monica into the data vault. Dietrich stifles a chuckle. An excellent plan, Flatline. I support it fully. We should get moving, though. We mustn't keep the others waiting. I don't know why I gave him that accent. He's probably like German or something. No, click. I want to look at this. The case and the cask in the display case is decorated with inlaid ivory scrimshaw. Okay. Yo, it's one of these room dividers. Thanks, Monica. I'm so glad you told me this. Which way is the north? No, it's not this way. What the hell? You're now turn-based combat. I don't fucking care. Oh yeah, I have a fucking spell, dude. Everything I have is loud. Ah, my ears. Well, so much for stealth. Ensures to my position.
Hey, let me take a look at this.
Security alert response plan, Quebec 6. Matrix operations locked. HTR's team responding. Override the Matrix operation door lock. Oh, it's unlocked. That's exactly what the robot sounds like, if you didn't know. Heck, my dude. I don't really like using Dietrich in missions because he's, or Dietrich, because he uses throwing, and throwing is gay. Ow. And by gay, I mean, like, it's just not good or easy. Ah, there we go. Good for me. Throw it. Throw it. Ooh, jack in. Select a decker to jack in. I will. Me. This guy. Oh, I don't have a data jack. Well, or I do have a data jack. I just don't have a cyber deck. Assassin. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Thanks, Monica. You're so great. Monica, do you have any idea of how to do anything at the Matrix? No. Okay.
Assassinate!
Blurp. Bloop. I'm glad they changed the animations of the Matrix stuff. Hello, friend. I'm not glad that, Hong Kong has terrible Matrix stuff. Thanks for the node. Pay data, Antiquities delivery schedule. Bye, assassin. Have fun. Alright, we're gone. Sounds like we were never here, right? Ah. That's less good. Ah, my eyes itchy. Dietrich, what can you do? You can stand over here, and then I'll use you to do the spirit thing. Ouch. Oh. Ouch.
That's me in the morning, 'cause I don't like getting out of bed.
Hey, Dietrich! Thanks. Aha, big nerd. Ouch. That's also why I don't like it. 4, please. Blurp. 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 Hello, friend. Blurk. Ouch. Ain't life dandy. Blurk. Only 2. Blurk. Spirit sounds. Why can't he go through there? Hey, why are you shooting at me? What did I do? I can probably tell you what I did. I shot his friends, who were also on the security force. Don't do it, don't shoot me. Thanks. Point that way. There we go. And now we can all leave. Yep. So far, so good. If you're skirmished with security to set off any alarms, you don't hear them. Monica leads the rest of the team downward into the basement of the Harfield Manor. Your payday is waiting. The data vault lies ahead. Dietrich eyes the door, then turns to Monica. That's a big freaking vault, Leibchen. Bigger than on the schematic. The schematic didn't have a date. Our client may have had old intel. Still, our instructions were clear. The data we're looking for should just be on the other side of this door. Monica combs a hand through her hair, parting it to reveal a black plastic sheath of her data jack. There it is. Right there. Or somewhere. She has a toothpick. Quick John in the Matrix, a little digital hand waving, and I'll have this thing wide open. Be right back. A burst of static crackles through the tiny speaker in Monica's comlink. Jaeger, still in position outside the estate. Hold on, Monica. Who's in charge while you're jacked in? Monica rolls her eyes. Dietrich fixes a stare intently on the vault door. Gloria looks cold and distant, just like she always does. We've been through this before, Jaeger. You're not in the KSK anymore, and that chain of command nonsense doesn't fly in the shadows. We don't need rules and regulations to guide us. The same principles that apply to the Flux State. Please, spare me the lecture. Your politics have nothing to do with this. Let's get used to it, Jaegerlov. She sighs. Look, it's a simple question. Years of experience tell me that it needs an answer. Why don't I take a crack at the door instead? Let me show you what I can do. Monica smiles but shakes her head no. No offense, Flatline, but this is my team. And at least for now, I handle the good work. Then you need second command. Come on, Monica, put someone in charge. And let's get on with the mission. I don't feel like that would be her tone. Monica stares at the screen on her wrist for a moment, clearly irritated. Then that twinkle appears in her eye again. She smiles at you as she speaks into her comlink. Very well, we'll do this Jaeger's way. While I'm jacked in, Flatline is in charge. There's a pause. Then Jaeger's voice crackles out of the comlink again. Flatline? Did I hear you right? You're putting the rookie in command? I'm no rookie, Jaeger, and you know it. Monica cuts in, still smiling. You heard what I said, Jaeger. This is ridiculous. I know that this is a joke to you, Monica, but I'm telling you, Jaeger, Monica's tone is all business. Evidently, she has heard enough. The decision's made. You have your answer. Acknowledged. Without another word, Jaeger's image flickers and fades from Monica's communicator. Sorry about that. Jaeger can be inflexible. The legacy of a long military career. But she knows what she's doing, and she means well. No sweat. No, I'm not Shade. It's the legitimate concern. She hardly knows me. Monica's eyes narrow. There's a thin line between concern and insubordination. You let me know if she crosses it. Okay, enough chatter. Let's get this done. Monica turns toward the door, fingers poised on the controls of her cyberdeck, then glances back at you with a grin. See you on the other side.
So I don't think I'll ever get the chance to tell her that Jaeger isn't listening, because you'll see why.
Then she punches it, projecting her consciousness into cyberspace, her fingers harmonizing in the smooth, rhythmic staccato that only an expert decker can achieve. Oh boy! Who would have guessed? Without warning, Monica's back arches violently, and her head jerks back, silencing her terrible screams. Muscle spasms ripple through her face, and her jaw snaps shut, sending a mist of blood splaying from between her teeth. You look down to see a nub of pink flesh hit the floor.
The tip of her tongue.
The room explodes into action. Gloria leaps to Monica, her hand outstretched to yank the cord from her data jack. Dietrich surges forward to wrap the team's fallen Decker in a bear hug, holding her body against the convulsions that rock her body. Holding her against the... I read body below it for some reason. With Monica's unearthly scream still ringing sharply in your head, you are only dimly aware of the door slamming shut behind you. I tried this one the first time I played. Help her pull it. While Glory holds Monica's head steady, you snatch the cord that connects Monica's data jack to her cyberdeck. Without a moment's hesitation, you give the solid yank and the cord comes free. A whiff of oily blue smoke traces its way from her data jack to the ceiling. The commingled sense of charred meat and ozone fill the air. You've seen effects of biofeedback before, but nothing like this. Suddenly, Monica's eyes flutter open. Muscle tremors continue to distort her face, and blood oozes from between her lips. Ah, yes, I can't do that. You see the muscles in her jaw tensing and the look of concentration in her eyes. She's struggling to speak. Talk to me, Monica. What are you trying to say? Slowly, painfully, Monica wrestles the jar open. She wrestles open the mayonnaise. The blood welled up in her mouth comes pouring out into slick, covering her chest. She expels a thick guttural sound that might be a word. Satisfied, she closes her eyes and forces her mouth to make the shapes it needs. Fear. It's not supposed to be funny, she's fucking dead! With an effort, Monica opens her eyes again and meets yours. You see pain and fear in her gaze. It's something else. Hope? She's fucking dead. Sudden spasm jerks Monica's head back again. She grunts, then her chin drops to her chest and her head lolls to one side. Her eyes fix on an object in the next room, a computer terminal. Soft light of the cursor blinks on its screen. Slowly, she attempts to speak again, but the only sound that emerges is a long, strangled croak. A look of resignation washes over Monica's face, and she stops fighting. Her gore-slick jaw goes slack, and she dies. Fuck. Monica! Monica! No! No, this isn't happening! This can't be happening! We've got hostiles. This clear isn't a data vault, and we need to get out of here fast.
I need to get to cover fast.
Who are you? Which one do you want to shoot more? This guy. No, I want to shoot this guy. Good job. Why can't you have a real weapon? Like fucking throwing knives, those aren't useful. Thanks. Wow. Whoa! Sweet, my dude. Terminal active. Can it be anyone or just a Decker? Flatline, 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 flatline. This terminal's printing out your name over and over again, Flatline. You better get over here.
Do it again.
Alright, I'll get over there then. Flatline, 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 flatline. Dietrich scans the room nervously. I see the door behind us. We've got to find another way out of here. What are you doing? I think Monica may have inserted a bug into the system before she died. What's it for? Something tells me we're gonna have more company soon. Stay frosty, Dietrich. Just give me a minute. Text continues to scroll down the terminal screen. A problem has been detected with the core component of MCPOS. Restore MCPOS to default factory settings. YN. Warning. Restore process will take several minutes to execute. Connected doors and peripherals will be disarmed when complete.
Hit the Y key. Oh, it didn't do anything.
Processing rest. As you watch, the number on the screen slowly begins to climb. This is gonna take a while. You glance down at the second screen to see that the facility is on high alert. In place of a simple data vault, it seems you stumbled across a massive underground complex. A map of the holdfast grounds indicates that security forces are en route from multiple angles. The doors currently being rebooted by the system's restore process are flashing a dull red. If you're reading this display correctly, the only exit from this building is the holdfast old servants entrance on the western side of the building. In that moment, Jaeger's image winks onto your comlink with a crackling sound. The image is grainy, flickering in and out. What's going on down there, rookie? Talk to me! Monica's down, Jaeger. The vault was a setup.
What?
No time to explain. We'll be exiting via an old servants entrance to the west of the main grounds. I need you to keep that exit clear. Jaeger's silence is thick. But when she finally responds, her tone is professional. Roger that. She cuts out with another word. Glory turns to face you, her movement smooth and robotic. Her voice comes out in a frosty monotone. What's the play, Flatline? Monica found a way to open the doors, but it's gonna take some time. Dietrich's pain expression lightens a bit. Of course she did. When the locks is on, we make a break for it. Until then, we make them pay for Monica. With interest! Taxes! Dietrich's pain expression twists into a mask of hate. His hands begin to glow with primal energy. Yeah, I'm good with that. I went from, like, Australian to fucking British. What the fuck, me?
Where's my fucking... Ah! Why don't I have the ability to Overwatch?
You move there. And you can move there. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot they come from behind.
Target acquired. Bleep bleep bleep. Bleep bloop.
Fuck. Fuck. Yay! I like his armor. Ouch! Bloop. Haha. Oh, hi. Hey. That's not nice. Don't shoot her. She's too nice for that. Well, I mean, she's dead inside, but, you know. What's noradrenaline? That's exactly what I wanted.
Throw it. Throw it. Oh, okay.
That's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. Ow! Shit. Shit! No! No! Why are you helping? You're supposed to be our enemy. Stop helping us. You're not cool because you're helping. We don't want you here anymore. You smell. Oh. Throw knives at him, Dietrich. Throw knives at the spirit. You know, just piss off the spirit. Don't. Thanks. There we go. Heal wound. Throw a knife at him. See, knives are useless. Don't throw knives. Why can't I just give him a gun? Where are you going? Oh. 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 The figure loping towards you is big, even for an orc. The majority of his body is sheathed in a suit of heavy, overlapping plates. For what you can see, his face looks raw and slick, like old scar tissue stretched tight over his skull. He wears an expression of supreme confidence. Alright, friends, playtime's over. All you Shadowrunners are the same. Skulking, sneaking, steal a vase or two from the museum, no harm. Maybe I'll let you scamper away into the night. But now, it's too late for that sort of generosity. Visitors aren't welcome down here. The gaping maw of the minigun jerks upward, an impatient gesture, loaded with malice. Drop your weapons and surrender. That's military-grade armor he's wearing, Flatline, hardened against small arms fire. We'll have a tough time getting through it. I'm less concerned about the armor than I am about the minigun. Those things can tear a man in half. You have 3 seconds before I open the hose. Step out here and surrender. And I promise I'll make this easy. How about you drop your enormous gun and step over here instead? Funny. You're a funny lady. The orc's gauntleted fist tightens, and you hear the distinctive whir of his Vindicator's motor spinning up to speed. The barrels begin to blur as he wheels the weapon to face you.
Swiss cheese.
I'm gonna do myself a favor and run over here. Oh, and then shoot this guy. Because he deserves it. You two, come on. Everyone over here. Come on, everyone comes over here. Ouch! Oh, hello. Hey, Dietrich. Thanks. I'm not happy about this. Shit fuck. Bullets are scary and also loud. Hey, heal yourself, please. And, heal him, please. Throw a knife at him. I knew those knives would come in handy. The door unlocks with a loud click. Your escape route is clear. However, I am also about to be clear, because bullets hurt. Oh, hi. Ah. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Well, I'll just be going, bye. We're all just gonna be going. Isn't that right, everyone? Yeah, that's right. We're all leaving. I mean, he's gonna come over here too, so, you know. Hi. I can't leave that easily, fuck. Over here, please. Well, Dietrich, it looks like you got the short end of the stick here. Ouch. Please don't shoot me. I have no ammo, I'm gone. Oh. I have no ammo and I'm still gone. Run. Everyone leave. We don't have time to deal with a minigun. Mostly because miniguns are big and they're scary. Hello. 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 Isn't it amazing that it's gonna keep telling me that I have no ammo? Because I'm gonna try and fully automatic, apparently. Hey, Dietrich, you wanna stick around? No, I didn't think so. Everything sucks. Jaeger rises from her corpse-strewn perch at your approach. From the look of her face, it's obvious that she's already sized up the situation. I knew this was going to happen. I fucking knew it. The run was a trap. Oh, it was it? Jaeger grits her teeth and shakes her head. We could talk about this later. For now, we've got to get the hell out of here. It's only a matter of time before more of them come pouring out of that exit. Jaeger slaps the side of the van.
This boy can fit so many fucking Shadowrunners in it.
Pile in, people. In Flatline, when we get back to the Cruise Bazaar, we're gonna have a little talk. Cruise Bazaar? Cruise Bazaar. Cruiseburg, home to nearly 500,000 people, and, until very recently, Monica Schaefer. Once a melting pot of cultural diversity, it's now a chaotic mess of wealth and poverty, crime and commerce, anarchy and control. It's also home to your little-known slice of Berlin, a neighborhood that the locals call the Cruise Bazaar. A safe port in the eye of a storm. The ride back to the Cruise Bazaar is quiet. No one is in a talking mood, mostly because there's miniguns. As the van veers past potholes and garbage piles, the glare of streetlights and neon signs plays across your window, painting the world in a kaleidoscope of garish colors. Soon, the van rounds an alley and skids to a halt in a narrow, crumbling alleyway. This is as far as Berlin's chaotic streets will take you. Your team wordlessly debarks the vehicle. I feel like that should be disembarks. And climbs down into a disused section of the U-Bahn tunnel system. A well-kept secret, providing your team safe passage in the Cruise Bazaar. Your safe house waits on the other side. Ventilation.
Destroy all humans.
Oh. Can't happen fast enough, love. The sooner we get in, the sooner I get drunk. Drunk. Ladder. Hello, Paul. You step inside, and the squalor of the disused U-Bahn tunnel gives way to the warmth of your safe house. A man waits inside, silhouetted against a dim fluorescent lighting. Something bad has happened, hasn't it? He steps forward, revealing a pale and expressionless face, light glinting off of the steel-rimmed glasses. Paul Amsel, your team's fixer and landlord. Part dealmaker, part information broker. One of the most well-connected men in Berlin. His eyes sweep across the team as he takes it all in. The grim faces, the hard stares, Jaeger's fury, Monica's absence. I had a feeling. How did she... His face has gone ashen. He swallows. Takes a moment to chew on his words before spitting them out. How did it happen? Something in the vault security system cooked her brain. It was too quick to be a black IC. A black ice. Glory nods, her motions robotic and spare. Monica died of a biofeedback-induced stroke. That's right. Jaeger thrusts her gloved finger into your chest, and this idiot stood by and let it happen. Brush her finger aside. That's bullshit, Jaeger. You weren't even in the room. No, I wasn't there, and that's exactly the problem. If I'd have been there, if I'd have been in your place, Monica would still be alive and with us. Instead, I left her with you, and now my friend is a corpse in a basement. Look, Jaeger, Flatline's right. You weren't stuck in the basement with us. You don't know how things went down in there. So do us all a favor and shut it down, okay? Shut it down? Fuck that. Jaeger turns to face Dietrich. She towers over him, but he stands his ground. I respect you, Dietrich. You know that. But you don't have my training. None of you have. Monica was good. She was the best, right? But she was also overconfident. She treated the job like it was a game. Do that long enough, and you're gonna get burned. Jaeger turns her focus back to you. If you'd have been paying attention, you'd have figured all this out on your own by now. You'd have known that Monica needed watching as much as that door. Enough, Jaeger. Amsel's horse is a voice. Amsel's voice is hoarse. His expression blank. Enough. Jaeger pushes ahead, heedless of the interruption. Her voice remains measured, but there's fire in her eyes.
and it burns, burns, burns.
How many seconds passed between Monica's first convulsion and her plug getting pulled? 4? 5? Do you know how much damage biofeedback can do to a Decker's brain in 5 seconds? How dare you... You don't have an answer to that. Of course you know. Or you don't have to answer that. Of course you know. Monica died while you stood there and watched. This is all your foot... That is enough. Mamsel's voice comes out in a roar, and his fish smashes down on the desk behind him. Hold on, I know how to emulate this. Ow! What the fuck? Jaeger, you and Flatline can have it out later, but I've had enough. We need to talk action. Our client sent you into something much bigger than he'd have let us believe. I want to know why. Right there with you. This is supposed to be a milk run.
What fell over? Hello? What fell over? Was it that? Hello?
Oh, it was that. That's fine. Payback isn't the only reason why we need to find him. We saw something back there. Something that we weren't supposed to see. It's fair to assume that we're all still in danger. He pauses, rubs his temples. Agreed. And to neutralize that danger, we need to know who we're dealing with. Let us review the events that transpired tonight. The smallest detail could be important, so hold nothing back. Monica lived long enough to say a name. Feuerschwing. Feuerschwing. She fought hard to tell us. It must be important. Amsel seems taken aback. He pauses for a moment before responding. The Firewing. This is unexpected. You'll have to forgive me. This brings back many unpleasant memories. Glory raises an eyebrow. The Firewing? The most terrible of the great dragons. There are those who would disagree, but they never experienced the terror of living in her shadow. He glances at Glory. You are far too young to remember her, of course. But for Germans of my generation, the name Feuerschwing is synonymous with chaos, destruction, and death. The dragons of today are subtle creatures, full of patience and guile. Feuerschwing was not. After her awakening, she went on a 4-month rampage that claimed tens of thousands of lives. Amsel takes a deep breath, slowly releases it. There's a haunted look in his eyes. Those were dark days. Countless men, women, and children were slaughtered, roasted alive in their home by a creature of legend. No hope of salvation and no end in sight. It was a horror that you could not begin to understand. What stopped her? I can't imagine that a rampaging dragon would just go away on its own. Eventually, the Firewing was brought down by a man named Dr. Adrian Valclair. Well, with the help of Luftwaffe, of course. But it was experimental weapons designed by Dr. Valclair that finally pierced her hide. She fell in a hail of bullets and rocket fire and crashed down in the radioactive wasteland of the Sox. This event was called the Dragonfall. Safe at last from the dragon's wrath, Germany celebrated Valclair as a hero. Our own Siegfried of modern-day Dragon Slayer. My own family practically worshipped the man. If the Dragonfall was as important as an event as you make it out to be, I'm surprised I've never heard of it. Those early years of the Awakening were traumatic, Jaeger. Not just on a national level, but on a global scale. New species of awakened animals were being discovered daily. Within 2 years of the Dragonfall, the active use of magic had returned to the world. A new source of terror for the bedwindered republic. And in 2021, the sudden emergence of orcs and trolls gave rise to yet another wave of global panic. In light of such turmoil, is it any surprise that Dr. Valclair and the Firewing here were forgotten? Dragons were yesterday's news. He rubs his temples. Again, all this happened decades ago. To the best of my knowledge, the story of Feuerschwing is a bit of historical trivia and nothing more. Alright, so Monica spent her dying breath trying to tell us about a long-dead dragon. Jaeger sweeps her eyes across the group, searching for a glimmer of insight. Finally, she gives up. Any ideas as to why? Amsel's voice trembles with frustration. No. It doesn't make any more sense to me than it does for you. The Dragonfall is ancient history. Feuerschwing has been dead and gone for 42 years.
Just enough to get enough money to throw at the people for security purposes.
But there's one thing I do know. Whatever Monica saw, whatever she was trying to tell us, it was important. He visibly struggles to calm himself, takes a deep breath, and slowly releases it. I will look into this, and I will find answers. In the meantime, did you turn anything else of value? The estate was just a front for whatever was going on in the basement. Amsel nods. That much is clear. It wasn't a minor enterprise either. That facility took serious funds to build. And time. There was more to it than we saw. Places like that don't spring up overnight. And all in secret. The owners, whoever they may be, were none too pleased by your escape, I'm sure. What else did you find? After everything went to hell, we were confronted by an orc in military-grade armor, with a minigun. He appeared to be head of security. That is not much to go on. Do any details about this orc come to mind? Any distinguishing features that I could look into? He was an older guy for once. From the sound of his voice, I'm guessing mid to late 40s. Pretty old for an orc. And he'd had skin grafts. Most of his face looked like a replacement material. If the grafts came from a legitimate hospital, there may be medical records. That is something. I will see if I can find out. Did you note anything else during the run that may be value? That's all we've got. That's not much. Amsel nods. His face is drawn and haggard. It is thin, I agree. A basement, a middle-aged orc with skin grafts, and a long-forgotten world event. Wait, we're still missing something. Who paid for this run? Amsel looked pained. I do not know his exact identity. I did not set up the run. Monica did. His face reddens. I warned her. I told her not to take the job, but she assured me that it would be a cakewalk. Monica was approached recently by a man who calls himself Green Winters. He used to be a prominent activist in the F-State political scene. I never much liked the man, but I certainly never trusted him. But Monica, she would do anything for her cause. Anything for the Flux State. She sighs. Winters swore that the data he was after was crucial to ensuring the future stability of the Flux. And that was all it took. Sounds like Green Winters is our best lead, then. Yes, most definitely. It is clear that Green Winters is involved us in something much larger than he led Monica to believe. When he finds out what happened on the run, he's probably gonna grab it. We need to chase him down before that happens. Any leads? There's a man here in the cruise bazaar, a Turk named Altug Barack Obama. He owns a little soy calf shop just down the way called Cafe Chesve. There we go. Chesve. This man is also a purveyor of information. I've done business with him from time to time. And you think he would know something about Green Winters? Amsel nods. When I discovered Monica's renewed association with Green Winters, I contacted Altung. Altung? One of his people has been keeping tabs on Winters ever since. As I said, I did not trust the man. Pragmatic. Sounds like it's about time I pay Altung a visit. Yes. Tell him I sent you. I'll do what I can to dig into the information that you've uncovered already, sparse though it may be.
You do, doggo! Pupper! Dante!
As you start towards the safe house door, a large four-legged form steps around the corner. Dante. Monica's dog, an enormous mongrel of indeterminate breed. Mongrel. A low whimper emerges as he enters the room, head hanging low. Oh shit, Dante. Dietrich shakes his head. Don't worry, boy. We'll look after you. At the sight of Monica's dog, Amsel's eyes well up. He inhales, but he can't quite catch his breath. He started whimpering about an hour ago. Turned into a full-blown howl. Wouldn't stop. He closes his eyes. That's when I realized something bad had happened. Looking down at those huge brown eyes, you see intelligence and sadness. He lets out a small whine, and rubs his hands against you. Brush the dog aside. Scratch Dante behind the ears. Dante leans into you and looks up mournfully, pressing his ribs against your leg. Guess the dog is going with you, Flatline. Amsel takes a ragged breath and releases it. Then a slow, melancholy smile plays across his face. Well, perhaps a part of Monica lives on in Dante. Return to the safe house when you've finished with Altung, mein Freunden. With a little luck, he can help us locate Green Winters. Then we can get to the bottom of this. Water. He stares at the floor. For now, I think we should all take a moment. His lips tighten. For Monica.
Hey, let's talk to you.
Jaeger glares at you, and you can taste the bile in her stare. She clearly blames you for Monica's death. Something I can do for you, fearless leader? We need to talk about Monica. Not right now, we don't. Don't push me on this flatline. One of these days, we're gonna hash this out. And you can talk all you want about the clusterfuck that killed one of my best friends. But it won't be today. Fair enough. Before I go, I have something else to say. Spit it out then. Let's hear it. You owe me an apology. You had no right to call me out like that in front of the team. She replies through clenched teeth. You want to step away from me, Flatline. Right now. No, actually, I don't. Unless you intend to make me leave. It's tempting, Flatline. It's really fucking tempting. But no, I won't hurt you. Not unless you give me a reason to. That isn't gonna happen. You're wrong about me, Jaeger. I intend to prove that to you. She stares at you for a moment, then looks away. Best of luck with that, Flatline. Now please, leave me alone.
Hey, Glory. Hey, my favorite person.
Glory is beautiful in a waifish sort of. Waifish? Waferish. She's a wafer. She's a wafer thin. In a waifish sort of way. Her features are almost elvish in their delicacy, but there's something cold about her that you find slightly unsettling. What's more unsettling is her chrome. Glory is rocking a heavy loadout of cyberware from head to toe. She looks like she's composed more of plastic and metal than she is of skin and bone. In the shadows, individuals such as this are anything but uncommon. But Glory's cyberware is first generation, all of it. Bulky and invasive, practically museum pieces. This chrome was obsolete well before she was born. Flatline. Glory shifts her gaze to you. I see the spellcasting conjuring thing, but her expression is as cold and placid as always. Can I help you? Use astral perception to read Glory's aura!
This is a mistake.
Without shifting your attention away from Glory, you allow your consciousness to partially slip into the astral plane. As your third eye opens to the hidden world around you, you feel the familiar tingle of dormant senses awakening. The room that you're standing in is slowly shifts to match its true nature, a lifeless expanse of gray, ugly and cold. Your own body, however, explodes into a spiraling chaos of scintillating color. As the astral plane shimmers into view, you focus on Glory. You can still see her with your corporal vision. Her delicate frame, the bulky cyberware that breaks her silhouette, the faraway look in her eyes. But laid over the top of her physical body, there's a slight shimmer, her aura. Damaged though may it be. The chrome that Glory is sporting has really done a number on her. Whatever she may have been before she went under the knife, her aura is now reminiscent of the room she's standing in. A cold, dead thing. Mockingly sculpted into the facsimile of life. Somewhere within that mutilated aura, a shred of humanity awaits, but finding it isn't going to be easy. Suddenly, Glory's body language changes. The look on her face is somewhere between suspicion and alarm. I got something in my teeth? You're staring. With an aura this shredded by cyberware and surgery, it's going to take a minute to gather any useful information. I didn't want to... no. Just trying to figure out shit, Glory. Shade. Trying to figure out shade. That's not shade. You've got a lot going on beneath the surface. I imagine that we all do, yourself included. And yet, you don't find me gawking at you. As Glory speaks, you continue to focus, sifting through the void left by her vintage chrome to find the tatters of her original essence. Finally, you catch a glimpse of color, a flash of her true self. And behind it, something else. In reflexive panic, your third eye slams shut. The hidden world of the astral plane disappears from view, but an afterimage of what you saw remains, twisting your mind. Glory is, or was, magically active. The shred of her essence is what that flitted past your vision left you sure of it. What's more, you'd wager that she had real power once. Terrifying power of a sort that you can only guess at. All of this was surprising, but it was what you saw behind her aura that chilled you to the core. There was something connected to Glory's essence, a metaphysical tether stretched into the fabric of her soul. It reminded you of a leash. You can't say for sure what was holding the other end, but whatever it was enormous and ancient and cruel. And you can't shake the feeling that, as you looked into it, it stared back at you. Trembling, you find yourself back in the mundane world. Glory is still staring at you, her neutral expression ever so slightly tinged with annoyance. Hey, Glory. How are you holding up? Don't worry about me. I'm solid. You sure? You look like you're a million miles away. I'll be with you when it counts. Right now, it doesn't. We need to talk about what I saw in your aura. I knew this would happen. Look, my aura is my own business and none of yours. Understand? Agreed. But the thing I saw that was tied to your aura is as much my business as it is yours. It saw me, Glory. It saw you? That's what you're worried about? A shrill laugh escapes from Glory's leaf. You'll be fine. Wanna know a secret? It's been watching you for your entire life. You just never knew it was watching you until now. Some of us have bigger problems. For some of us, it takes a more direct interest. But I fixed that problem years ago. She gestures down to the vintage chrome that riddles her small body. The interest is still there, but it can't do anything about it anymore. Not unless I let it. So drop it, okay? She pauses for a moment, and the hard expression on her face softens. Look, I understand that you're trying to help me, and I appreciate it. I do. But I'm not ready to talk about this yet. Maybe when we get to know each other a little better, okay? Until then, just give me my space.
Okay. Hey, Dante, how are you doing? Gonna go over here. Wow. Oh boy. What a lovely start to the story.